So besides if I get, so it's mostly going to be review and this, and besides if I get a couple of fun stuff with like filters, it's not really going to be much else. Uh, there's a couple of stuff that I am going to talk about after this, or if I run out of episodes. But not really thinking that's going to happen. Um, it could actually happen in like the next 5 days. I don't have many episodes I want to talk about because most of them are good. But also, this is another episode that I'm like, if I'm correct, I selected because I like the idea, I like the story idea. It's September when this wasn't something that is very, very interesting now. This was not on. This is the second time I have to make that disclaimer. Jeez. This episode is becoming more and more meaningful. So, you want to know what episode I'm talking about? And if you know Criminal Minds, you'll know why it is topical. Wait. I just need to. Episode 7. No, season 7, episode 15. I like this because it's about one person who is getting manipulated by a person of power. And it's all about he sees it this way, he saves him, he sort of glorifies him. But it's like, no, he doesn't care about that. I'm trying to keep it vague for a reason because the power dynamic, I think, is more important. The idea that it's just so like he can get this thing, he can get like I think it's like real estate prices up because of like crime rates or something like that. It is so effed up, and the fact that they do this hiding crimes through these sort of like, oh, these people went here, did this. It's so effed up but so interesting. And it's like the line that I think Derek Morgan says is like he cares about green. He doesn't care about what color. All he cares about is green, which I think is like a clever line overall. I just like it. I think it's really interesting, and I just think overall it's a good episode. It is also very awkward for me to talk about for current events, but I'm not really going to go into. I also do like how slimy he is because we bring him up and it's like, don't know anything about him. Well, I know about him. I didn't know anything about this thing. And it's like, oh, they're bringing rhetoric that like you were sort of talking about. It's like, oh, if something would happen, like I'll definitely help. Obviously, he is behind it, and I think later on they find evidence, and he gets arrested. But again, I just think this is really good because it shows that manipulation. Because a lot of the time, the killers are, look at me, or like this, I did this for the good. But this is one person who did this with a, sort of like puppeting in the back, with him being puppet in the background, which I think is clever. I like sort of like I'm the villain being someone who is being manipulated by a bigger villain, which I think is fun. Doesn't justify his action. He's still a horrible human being who faked crimes by killing a bunch of people and blaming it on others of a different skin color. Horrible, inhuman, but I like the idea that there was someone else who was more immoral, who's willing to throw him to the wolves. Uh, in that sort of metaphorical sense, just because of green. It's so fun.